Welcome to Into the Mind of a Madman with your host, me, the Madman. Pay me my money. Or go. That's how I'm giving it up today. As a culture, as a community, I need y'all to start paying your friends, your relatives, your co-workers. I need y'all to start paying them what they're worth. When people decide to start their own business, when people decide to be in music, have some type of talent, art, whatever they decide to do, as friends and family members, for one, we don't support them like we should. We don't support them in their journey. It may be a couple people who's in their corner. You know, at the beginning of every entrepreneur's journey, when they first come up with an idea, they bounce it off of whoever close to them, whether it be a best friend, whether it be a brother, sister, mother, aunt, whether it be a co-worker. They bounce the ideas off them, and some support, some don't. That's cool if you don't, But once everything gets up and running, and they start this business, and they come to you for support, everybody looks for a handout. We got to stop with all of the handouts. 2020 and beyond, we have to stop looking for the discounts. We have to stop looking for, hey, I was there with you since you grew up. I knew you forever. I work with you every day. Listen, if you want their services, pay them their money. Pay me my money. This is the new hashtag, or this is the new 2020 future. This is the movement. This is the movement we moving. All the creatives, I need everybody to say, pay me my money. If you want me to do something for you in the field that I work in, pay me what I'm worth. Don't come to me because, that's my man. Oh, this is my son. Oh, that's my brother. No, pay me my money. Don't come expecting no family and friends discounts. Too much time is being put in to whatever it is they do. Too much time creatively thinking of the idea. Too much time trying to get LLCs to make everything legit. Paperwork. Too much time is actually spent physically to do whatever the job is. Too much research. Too much everything. You know what I'm saying? Too much money is being spent on materials. Not too much in the sense of it's overboard, but money is being spent to provide you with a service. Whether you know it or not. That's what I mean by too much. Whether you know how deep it can go, or how little it is, or how much you think was put into it. Whatever time was put into it was put into it. Pay these people their money, man. Stop looking for the discounts. Stop coming up to people for the discounts. Don't suggest me to one of your friends thinking they can get a discount. Listen, that's the new movement 2020 and beyond. Pay your people what they're worth. If I put out music, if I have artwork, if I have a shirt company, if I have a hat company, I sell clothes, if I'm a wedding planner, party planner, do decorations, I do flowers, if I drive for a living and you want me to drive you around, pay me my money. Don't come to me with the discounts. Yo, I'm the homie though. The homie is cool. Thank you for being my homie. Thank you for supporting me in other areas of life. But if I have a business, pay me my money, man. That's just how I'm giving it up 2020 and beyond. But this ain't even for y'all. This ain't even for the consumers. This is for the businessmen, the businesswomen, the owners, the creatives. That's what this one is for. I want to speak to y'all. I need y'all to know your worth. Y'all are the only ones that know how much time is being spent putting in the man hours, putting in all the finances that's needed. You may work 80 hours at your job to support a hobby that you want to turn into your career, you know, that you could only do on the weekends right now. Only you know you got to work 80 hours a week because the first 60 hours go to the bills and your living situation that you are in right now. The extra 20 goes to the creative side that you hope to do to take care of you one day. You get what I'm saying? Only you know you got to put in those extra hours. Only you know how much energy time out of your day that you had to go down to the courthouse to make a legit business, or time you had to take out of your day to go to the post office and stand in line and wait on a stamp or envelope to send it off to the state to create your business. Like, only you know the time you're a wedding planner that you got to take online, that you go into these stores looking for certain things that people want for their wedding to make their dream come true. You know the man hours put in. We got to start acting like, we got to start being like lawyers in this, where they bill you for their time. Like, yo, you call me, you get in charge. You call, there is no asking me a question for a lawyer. There is no asking me a question and I give you an answer for free. Everything is charged. That's what we got to start doing as creators and business people. If you make shirts, you know how much shirts cost in bulk. You know how much they cost for plain white shirts, black shirts, get shirts in colors. I don't particularly know, but I'm just saying, you know this. You know how much processing time it may take for you to run off 20 shirts for somebody's family reunion, 5 shirts for somebody's party, or whatever the order is. You know the time you have to take out your day. Like I said, especially us as startups, us as small entrepreneurial people, us as just these small entities, we still got to go to work to pay our bills that we have every day, the lights, the water, the rent, the mortgage, the car payments, the insurance, the putting food on the table, the cable bill, the money just to spend on vacation. We gotta still work and do all that, and then as a second job, we trying to make this a thing so we don't have to put in all of that time and work. But we the only ones that know what it takes to provide this service. So on the level we're at, I need y'all to stop giving away what you do at a discounted price. If you don't know your worth, how can your family and friends know your worth? How can you expect everybody else in the world to know your worth? And let me get back to this. If you're a friend, you a family member, you're a co-worker, you're a friend of a friend, and you are coming to whoever it is for their expertise, their help, and trying to do something for you that you want to employ their services, you should be the first to want to pay full price. You should be the first to want to pay what you need, what would require their services. Because if you're the closest one to them and you don't see the value, how could you see them making it in the world if you don't even see the value in their work? You think their work should be discounted. You get what I'm saying? So, as a whole, I need everybody to say, pay me my money. That's the hashtag. That's the movement. Pay me my money. For too long, we just expect the discounts. And beyond the discounts, as I don't, like I said, I'm only me, right? I do not know what it is to live in somebody else's shoes. I'm a black man. I don't know how it is to live in the white man's shoes or Asian man's shoes or whoever, Mexican. I know for my culture, where I come from, it seems as if we are fixated, or the standard of how we live is on the hookup, right? Let me try to get a hookup. And I wonder if, as the creatives, as the businessmen, as the businesswomen, are we preconditioned to assume that we need to give our family and friends a discount? I had a conversation with a good person, one of the peoples I consider good peoples, and I asked them to do something for me, right? Something that they considered to be their business, And everything was cool till they told me I had to pay for it. Now, the problem was not with me paying for it. The problem I had, right? Well, obviously it was a problem, right? For me. The problem I had was they asked me to pay for it. And I understood, but they went on to tell me that, they've been doing this business and they at this particular point, the family and friends they had, I mean, they did some things for them, and you know, and pretty much they reached a point to where they actually wanted to get paid for their work. You know what I'm saying? Because they giving out so much to other people, or people see you got a business and your family. This is where the conversation comes from. People see you doing these things, and they want to get in on it, but they want to get the discount. Like they want to. I'm this, and I sit and I was kind of in shock because the way my mind computed is how it is now. It's like, are you preconditioned? Like, I was like, in my mind, I didn't say it. It was like, why do you think I wouldn't pay you? Like, I asked you to do something for me. I know you do this. Why would you feel a need to say, yo, I want to be paid for doing this? Like, the assumption to me should have been, hey, I got whatever you asked me for. This how much it is, and whatever. That was it. Like, all right, transaction made. You know what I'm saying? It just it threw me off. It didn't kind of throw me off. It threw me off. But like I said, I have no issue with the person. It was just like, man, are we just that type of people? Like I said, I can't speak for other communities. And there's nothing wrong with getting a hookup. There's nothing wrong with getting a discount. But if anybody ever asks you, if they approach you for something that you do, and something you legit are trying to make a business out of, and they know this, you should always just, all right, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I'm looking at it. So, now if it's a hobby, and they don't particularly know you was moving like that, then you could give them a pass, you know. Even though I don't think you should give them a pass, even if it was a hobby, because they're still coming to you, asking you to do something for them. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of just threw me off with that situation. But you know, I had a talk with somebody else after that, and I had to tell them, I was like, listen, because this is another person who had a business. I was like, listen, I had this talk. So there's no need for me to repeat myself. I had this talk with him. And what even made that situation even more, like, it kind of threw me off, was I supported this person before. So, to me, I didn't think that they would think that I wanted them to do something for me for free or a discount. You know what I'm saying? Because I supported them in that way before. That's why I didn't make it about me. You know what I'm saying? So when that conversation was had, I immediately jumped to, yo, are we preconditioned just to assume that when our family and friends and people we considered the homies and co-workers that we been working with at these jobs for 8-9 years together or whatever, do they just assume they supposed to get a discount? But pay me my money, yo. So creatives, to the business men and women, I need y'all to start demanding to be paid in full. Paid in full. No more discounts. No more discounts. No more. Listen, don't get me wrong. If you want to offer some of your services at a discounted price to whoever, then do that. But you don't have to assume that you're supposed to give it for a discount. That's all this is about. And to the people who are the consumers, you need to want to pay these people in full. That is how you truly support. That is how you truly support. And by the way, we talking about support. Can you please support your people? So many of our friends, family members, co-workers, and I repeat friends, family, co-workers, because I'm only talking about the closeness of it. Because people who I don't know and people who out there, they just gonna see the product, want the product, and they're not looking for a discount. They may be looking for the cheapest, but they not necessarily looking for a discounted price on my services. You get what I'm saying? So they don't know me from a can of paint. So they gonna, if I tell them, yo, I drive a truck and I drive a truck for $300 for you for an hour or whatever. If that's my rate, they gonna pay it if it's lower than the other people's rate. They're looking for the cheapest, may not be looking for the discount. That's there. But support. So I'm only talking to the people who the creatives, the ones who, the owners, who they may feel. They may feel like they need to, because this is my people's. But listen, back to support. When we are starting companies, we starting a dream project, we're starting a new journey, and we ask for your support, I need y'all to support. I need y'all to go out here and blast it out on Facebook, Instagram, I don't know, whatever social media, Twitter. I need y'all to shout them out at work. If you got a jewelry line, I need you to wear the jewelry at work. Some people might ask, oh, where you got that from? Oh, my mother-in-law makes it. I mean, I did that before. I continue to do it. Whatever it is, oh, where you get the shirt from? Oh, such and such. This is. Start really supporting. Pay for the product. Wear it out. Hopefully somebody may ask you. Give out the name. Do what you can. Like, support is not, oh, you starting a company? Good job for you. You can do it. Go make it. Yes, that's moral support. That's like, yes, you keeping my spirit up. But I need you to support me. Like, come out to the event that I'm having. Spread my event around on your social media so it can touch more people. I don't need you to run out in the street and grab people by the arm and drag them to where I'm at. Just really support your people. Main one is paying for it. Number one, pay for whatever they do. That's where it all comes in. Because like I said, the time spent creating whatever they are doing for you, whatever their service is, the time spent, you probably do not understand the amount of time that went into it. You can only assume, oh, this person only pressed up a shirt for me, 3 shirts for me. Like, do you understand that they worked an 80-hour work week, had to come home, deal with the kids, cook, clean, make sure everything is right for school the next day for the kids, make sure dinner is cooked, and all of this, made sure the electrician came or the plumber came and had to fix the plumbing, they had to cut the grass. They got so many things going on. And then they had to stay up to make sure your shirts was right. You get what I'm saying? It's deeper than you just getting 5 shirts. And that's what I need y'all to really understand. That these small companies and these entrepreneurs that we call our friends, they not dealing in the millions of dollars where they got people working for them. They not dealing in the millions of dollars where they outsourcing their ideas. These are people on the ground level putting in their time and work and pain and sweat and hardships, and they dealing with all they got to deal with in their life, putting that to the side and making sure you right as a friend and family member and co-worker. So please go out here and truly show them 100% support. Not just the moral cheer clap for them. Pay them their money. Pay me my money. That's how we got to start living this. We got to start doing this right. We got to leave everything else in the dust. We got to really start supporting. Really start supporting. Listen. These journeys that we take, we can't do it by ourselves. We can't do it by ourselves. And we gonna need y'all there. And sometimes y'all being there requires y'all to be there. You get what I'm saying? But I thank y'all for listening to my thoughts. I holla.